Hello, welcome to Investigative Card Making, where we'll discover the creativity in you. My name is Tera Buhlmann. Thank you so much for joining me today. We have an awesome card to make this day. I made this card in my card class, and this is the one that I originally made. But the card we're making today is this one. I thought it was so cute. One of the ladies in my class did something similar to this. I tried to repeat what she did, but I think I messed up a teeny bit. So the one that I made earlier, I had to record, this is my second taking. I want to show you the technique more than just making the card itself, okay? So what we did was, what I did, she did, I stamped this, the turtle once, then I stamped the turtle again, you know, made him a little tipsy-turvy, trying to get back on his feet. And then I went and stamped on a piece of paper, any kind of paper will do. And I guess this is called masking. So you just mask over the little turtle. And you can see right here, I didn't make enough white there, so it went there, but we'll fix that in the coloring. Anyway, you do that, and then you stamp him again, this time pretty much on his feet, right? And he's taking the world with him, the earth. Anyway, and I have, oops daisy, I have some positional tape that I will redo this on here. But you want to leave as much white up here so you don't get all the grass and it looked funny. Okay, that's done. Let's start though with the envelope, because when I made this the last time I forgot to stamp the envelope. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ink up my little image, and this one I will show you in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, the stamp set that I used. So whenever it's a big stamp, I like to bring the ink to the stamp. That way I'm not plopping it all over the place. So I just carefully stamp down. I'm really not wiggling. I'm just holding, I'm shaking. Okay, just stamp down and lift up. There you go. So then I wanted to color him with blender pens or Stampin Blends. So what I did, I took the Crumb Cake Dark and the Crumb Cake Light. I took some wax paper and found that it works really well. You don't want to just color on this with markers, with the Stampin Blends. Now if you want to use the Stampin' Right markers, you can do that and not have to do this other portion of the technique, which is, it's not really a technique. You just stick a piece of paper, or I found wax paper works just fine. It's the amount of I just folded it in half, and here you can see it's all the way over here. So then I took my markers, and start with the green first. I used Old Olive, the Crumb Cake, and Shirley. I obviously forgot to grab out the other one. I'm so sorry. I used for the branch, I used the bronze. Don't know what the bronze is for actually, but I used the bronze on it. So I'm just gently, you still can use a gentle touch on this, because the envelopes are a little bit thinner than the cardstock that you're going to be using. And hopefully my head and everything is in view, because the camera is like way up there and I'm way down here. So gently do that. And then, not so that you see everything, because you really probably already know how to color. I took the Old Olive Dark, and I went over the little lines and the little extra thingy-majiggers that the wonderful artist already put in you for shading. Then I took my Old Olive Light. I like to use the bullet end. It's easier for me to color with. I seem to have more control that way. And I don't find that I get out of line too much. Except for when I can't see, like right now. And I will show you in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Not the finished product, because like I said, I'm not going to do the whole thing, right? So I took the dark and I just went quickly over the eyeball thingies and his nose. Whoopsie daisy. And then this is what takes forever, is doing the dots. You don't have to do all of them. I didn't do all of them. I just wanted to do enough to give it a little bit of darkness, right? To bring out that the dark and the little dots. So yikes. There, let's do a little bit over here. Okay, we're darking enough. Oh, hey, we forgot these lines. Then I'm going to take the light and I'm just going to color everything light. Go everything that I just did. Whoopsie daisy. Technical term there. And you know what? Since it's going out to a girl, actually a lady, she had surgery, and my friend's sister, and I wanted to send her something that'll cheer her up, and I'm hoping this will cheer her up. Apparently I fibulated to you. I am coloring the whole thing. But I didn't. Whoopsie daisy. I went out of line. That'll just look like something else, won't it? Oh, dear me. So I thought the color we would use for his little feet, nails, whatever, I think she should have pumpkin pie. Because, you know, it's almost, what, Halloween next month? So why not have some pumpkin pie nail polish? Oh, dear Lord. Okay, that poor guy is really sick. These Stampin Blends. Now, I had also used my Stampin' Right markers when I did the turtle. However, in this video, I am going to do it with the Stampin' Blends. And the colors I'm going to use, well, as you see, I used the Pumpkin Pie Light. I used the bronze. I'm using Crumb Cake, light and dark. These come in bundles, by the way, too. You can get them for $9. And then I think it's $3.50 or $3.75 for the individuals. And this is Old Olive, light and dark. And also Minkmacaron. I didn't have Granny Apple Green. So we're going to play with this one and hope, well, it'll turn out. Yeeks. Anyway, so that's it. And let me show you on the back, you can see that, but it's not there. See, it's not bleeding through. It only bled through the inside. I don't know if you can see that. You probably can't. And then here's the outside. It's kind of cute. I mean, come on, it's not perfection. This is handmade. I don't have a machine to do all this. So that is the card. I mean, that's the envelope. You want to send Happy Mail when you send to these poor sick people, or people that you're thinking of, or that need a laugh today. Something, right? Now, what I'm going to do, I'm only going to do like one turtle, okay? And then you can get the just idea of how we're going to do this. So, generally, some people, not all, especially me, I don't always start with the dark, but I do always start with the bullet. It gives me more control, as I told you before. So what I'm going to do is, I reckon this time, I'll do the outsides, like, you know, this stuff. Whoopsie daisy. Another technical term there. See, I told you it was important. I'm just shading all the dark stuff. The little, what do you call that? Shell squared little thingy, majigger. Another technical term. These will you will be quizzed on soon. Just kidding. And then I will take the Old Olive Light and bring it in on here. I think these are the only two colors that we're going to use today. Let us see how it turns out. Maybe not. Oh my stars. I do not know how to color or do a straight line, okay? So anything in here that's not straight, it ain't gonna happen. Or if it is straight, it isn't gonna happen. So then I'm going to go to the Minkmacaron Dark. Let's look. Yes. Wow, I'm getting good at this. And I'm gonna do the same thing with the little square things. Ding, 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 ding. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, that's the music you're gonna get for this thing. Sorry. I actually can't sing. However, oops, wrong side. We want control. Okay, so color this little guy right here. Oops, daisy. It kind of works. I kind of like the Granny Apple Green though with it. That's all right. We have a strange colored turtle. And you know what? He's not going to know any difference because he's not real. I have to get that light because I forgot to color one spot. Now when I did this card, I used, like I said, I used the Stampin' Right markers. And you see how dark he is, which isn't a bad color. I mean, turtles are dark anyways, right? I have no idea. Usually I Google these things before I color them. I did not this time. I just went with what I had. So this time, however, I'm going to start again with the dark color. Whoops, a daisy. Wrong one. Wrong end. And again, I'm just going to do the little line things. You know, where the little line, and color the shadow right there. Anywhere there's a little itty bitty line, ding, 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 ding. I'm going to do that little, pretend I'm shadowing. I am not an artist. I took some art classes when I was extremely younger, 14, 15, because my sister loved art. So, yippee for her. I loved music. So that's that. Okay, now we're going to take the light and we're going to color it in. And we're going to blend it. And you know what I learned about this? Blending. I learned that the reason they lay the dark color down first is because when you color it in, you blend into that color so that, you know, it just gives it like a little shadowy thing. Like, you know, when you walk down the street and you see your shadow, kind of makes that kind of a thing. Okay, maybe not exactly, but you get what I'm saying. See the little extra shadowy things? Ain't that the cutest thing? I mean, the most interesting thing. Oopsie-daisy. Okay. One time I thought of making his eyes yellow, and then I thought, ooh, no, he'll look jaundiced, and I don't want a jaundiced turtle. So, okay, there's our turtle, and the rest of them will look like that too. So, when I come back, all the turtles will be done. Okay? See you in a second. Okay, I'm back. Now I'm inking up the little squiggly thing I told you about. So I did it in Pacific Point the first time. This time I'm doing in Granny Apple Green. Because I've been talking about Granny Apple Green, I thought I'd try it. See how it, ooh, that's pretty. Okay, so Granny Apple Green is a really bright green. I knew that, but I just don't have the stamping blends for that. So stamp off and then stamp it on there. And then for the base, it's still, now you could pick another color, but I was trying to be simple here. So this is the card base, which is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And I just wanted simple in case some of you don't have all our colors, you know, maybe, or any other colors but white. And you know what? White looks good on white, right? So instead of just slapping it down on there, I thought we would use Stampin' Dimensionals. Wouldn't that be fun? Okay. And I've got a tip on Stampin' Dimensionals. By the way, the person who originally created this card, I don't know if I've said this already, I will leave her name at the bottom because in the description box, because I cannot for the life of me remember which person it was. So I humbly apologize for that. Now, with my Stampin' Dimensionals, I took a marker, pen-like thing, Sharpie, and I made the lines. Now, the person who did this, I remember this, is Liz Yule from the UK. She was showing this tip, and actually, I'll show you one that's like this. You just make lines all the way across. I did this one freehand, but I also, you know, I took my little tiny ruler that I have here. I got it at Hobby Lobby for a whole $1.99. And I even did my itty bitty dimensionals as well. The reason she said to do that is because when you go to do this on your cards, you can see that there are, let me grab a few, that there are little lines on them, so the paper backing did not get taken off. Now I'm going hog wild on these dimensionals here. I mean, they don't cost that much, so hog wild is okay. And I didn't want my card to sink. You know, it's going all the way to Ohio. Actually, this one, I'm sorry, this one won't, but the one I made before had a green background, but I had already sealed it, and I'd already recorded this, but it will be in the video. Hopefully somewhere in this video, or there will be a picture of it. So see, now you know, without having to go neat, 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 you know, to feel it all, you know all the backing's off because they're over here in this pile. So I'm going to attempt to be neat and straight, and oh, color me purple. It worked. So here is the card we made today. Here is the card I made earlier. And here is the card, whoops-a-daisy, that we made in the class. Or I made as a sample for the class. In my classes, I tell them, just create. And this is how we discover the creativity in you. You have a start off, and you take the stamp set, and you do whatever you like. And this is what one of the ladies did in my class, and I just like, I love all their cards. They're just like amazing people. I love them so much. So, and then don't forget to send an envelope. Or, of course you're gonna send an envelope. Don't forget to stamp your envelope is what I meant to say. Because you know what? They see that and it just makes them happy. I don't know about the little guy on there, but you know what? It's different. It's not, you know, junk mail. It's not, oh no, somebody wants money from me mail. You get those? I do a lot. Everybody wants my money and I don't have any. No, I'm just kidding. Well, I don't, but I mean, you know, anyway, y'all enjoy your day. First, before I leave you, I want to tell you that, so if you like, subscribe, or leave me a message, preferably not the down arrow one, because I mean the down thumbs one, but please like my video. If you don't like it, don't say anything. It's okay. I don't need to see all the dislikes. That's not encouraging, okay? But if you want to leave a constructive comment, that would be great. That's going to be helpful. However, leave any of those and I will put your name in a drawing, and whoever the name I pick will get these cards and envelopes to match. Okay? Thank you and have a blessed day, and please go out and discover the creativity in you.